onto the stage all of your contestants for this evening. Massive round of applause as we welcome all of your gruesome twosome pairs. Please come on up, come on up, come on up. If you can take a step back if you're able to do so. In fact, we'll get you to step off the stage when it's your turn, that's fine, come to the front. Okay, I just want to reiterate at this point in time, this is the top 6. You are all phenomenal entertainers and performers. Every single week of this pageant gets harder and harder and harder because you set such a high bar for your work. So A, be very proud of yourselves and what you delivered on this stage tonight. And B, remember that everything we're about to say is all constructive. We want to see you take whatever happens and keep pushing for greatness in this competition and beyond. So round of applause for all of our contestants tonight, please. So, on that note, we're just going to go down the line and give feedback to all of you, and then we will reveal what is happening after that. So we're going to start at the end. If you could step forward, please. Make some noise for Rosie Cheeks! Do we have a microphone? Yes. Judges, your feedback for Rosie. Let's start with Lacey.
Oh, okay. Hello, Rosie. I thought you were, in your performance, you were solid, you had good characterization, you had good moments. One thing I would say is the mix overall was a little busy, a little confusing, and I wouldn't have said that had it not been for the fact that a different team had a similar narrative a lot tighter. When you do a mix like that and you've got so many elements coming in, sometimes you've got to ask yourself, like, am I adding this song? Is this song making me showcase anything more? Or am I just doing another scene of me getting murdered, and another scene of screaming, and another scene of screaming, and another scene of screaming? I think while you were on stage it was great, but you know, you've got opportunities to do other things throughout the number. I like this outfit, I like the mirror, that's cute. It's a little, I think there's ways, do you know what? I like it. Okay, that's it. I liked it.
10 minutes to say she likes it. Let's go to Amphetamine.
Hi. So I want to reiterate what Lucy said. The mix was a little bit busy. When I found out you were in Trapped, I was like, okay, this is different. Like, it's like child horror. It's like, I remember reading Goosebumps and like watching like even stuff like Raven and stuff, and it would like freak me out a little bit. So I was like, even like Jungle Run, where they get trapped in the monkey, that scared me as a child. I was like, cool, they're going for something really different. And then it just went weird. And it was a weird Saw thing mixed in, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, but I thought the mix was good. It was just a little messy. I think this look is good. My personal thing, make the stomach huge. In Death Becomes Her, she gets a shotgun to the stomach. Make it big. Make a whole big giant hole right in your stomach. That would be my personal opinion.
Size Queen Amphetamine, we love to see it.
I'm sorry, but I do think you look absolutely fucking stunning. Both of you as a duo look absolutely fucking stunning. Both of you on stage, your choreo was good. There was some slip-ups, but you had it tight and the times that it wasn't, which I loved. And you just seemed to be, your scream bit had me dying. I was like, Loved.
Thank you, Amphetamine. Can talk for Scotland, we love to see it. Up next we have Chucky.
I won't repeat anything. I will just say, you doubt yourself a lot when it comes to your comedy timing. The timing on those screams and the way it was perfect. So please have more confidence in yourself when it comes to your comedy. I reiterated their points before, but I just want to have you know that your comedy timings are good and you need to have more confidence on that respect. Because you're a funny bitch, you are.
Anything to add, Geezah?
I do agree with Anne and Lacey. I think the mix had a lot going on. I got a little bit confused at times, but you both performed it very, very well. It was entertaining, I cannot deny that. The only thing as well I'll add is, we've mentioned a few times to all of you throughout the season about in-jokes, about referencing the drag scene, referencing each other. That's funny, we like it, but just remember it can alienate certain members of the audience. We have people here who come for the first time, only one night only. So just remember that in doing that, they won't know what's going on. And I wrote that down for you guys, and also for Tiana and Elizabeth too, that just in-jokes are fine, but not too much. try and make it accessible for everyone so they can enjoy it. But that's, other than that, fabulous. Well
Massive
done.
round of applause for Rosie Cheeks who has said that, darling. Now up next we have Sissy Scorpio, please.
Hello. So yeah, in terms of the performance, you and Rosie worked so well together. You both have great chemistry and great stage presence. Similar thing, mix, a little busy. I think I would have liked a clearer cut line of, I know it was like the twist that you're the murderer, but then I didn't know who was murdering who. There was a lot of fighting and it was well put together and it was fun. But to see, it gave you more to play with, but then you would go between the murderer and then the bimbo scream queen a lot, so just confusion in terms. This look, I like it. I just wish you put like a bra on your back, or like a breastplate back to front or something. But overall, I knew what you were. I knew what you both were the second you just came out, and that's important.
Thank you, Lucy. That makes me have amphetamine, any words?
Just, kind of the same as Lacey. I think I loved it when you did the don't react when you did the
Sissy Scorpio face.
how old. I do agree with the kind of like a bra on the back, but also you see Death becomes her when she kind of gets up and like her neck, and she's doing the whole, she can't keep her neck up straight.
She's a bar,
like,
yes.
I just noticed your neck contour. Yes! Okay, sorry, I didn't see that.
So if you did the whole kind of like trying to put your neck back up on all the rest of it, I think that would have sold it a little bit more for me personally. I think the look is great. I mean, it's definitely something I can see Meryl Streep wearing in Death Becomes Her. Absolutely. And you got the hair right. I think if you just sold it a little bit more, it would have just ate it up.
Anything from you, Chucky, for Sissy Scorpio?
No, just very quickly to reiterate, the point is like the in-joke reference. I think the sissy face is a fun in-joke because it works even if people don't know it. So don't react, ooh, you still reacted. If people don't know it's you, it's still funny. If people know it's you, it's double funny. So I think the timing on that was very funny. But I think they've covered everything.
Jazzle, anything to add for Sissy Scorpio?
Very quickly, I'll just say, Sissy, you know that I love you. I think you are one of the most charismatic queens to ever be on set. You're so lovable. You're like, you just ooze charisma. I know it's been a rough ride for you, but don't beat yourself up because you're a fabulous queen. And honestly, like, just know that I love you so much, okay? I know it's been a tough night, but thank you.
Do you have something to add on?
Yeah, I want to say it's like I could literally watch a fucking 3-hour show of you doing a chat show. Like, genuinely, just the way that you walk out every week and you're like, how are you, Delmonicas? Like, baby, you're Scottish chatty, man. Like, that's fucking it.
The Sissy Scorpio chat show coming to YouTube soon. Here's where Sissy, you may sit back. Thank you so much. Up next we have Tiana Tucker. Please sit forward. Okay. We're going to start with Lacey. Any notes for Tiana?
This look is so good. When you came out at first, I was like, what is going on? And then it clicked, and I was like, what an amazing way to like conceptualize being the murder victim. Perfect. In your performance, you're so good. And here's the thing, a character like that can be like a bit one-dimensional, but you had like so many more. Well, you committed to it first of all. I was like, she's on screen right now. Like, there's not an audience here. There's a camera crew here. She's like, oh. But you have like, you're very good at mixing tones and emotions and things. And so there were moments where you were acting one way, and then moments where you were acting a different way. And I was like, that's it. You're brilliant. You're really good. And you're really good at acting. You're really good at
Amphetamine. Any notes?
I just, every single time I see you, Tiana, you just confirm one thing to me, and that's that trans drag artists are the best fucking drag artists around. You were absolutely fucking incredible tonight. Your body humour, the way you had every word correct, the way you just moved. You had me howling when I need to howl. You had me freaking out when I need to freak out. You had me gagging when I need to gag. No words, perfection.
Chucky, anything to add?
Girl, you are committed. Listen, when you you jump off the things, I'm always scared for your bones. Weirdly, I was more scared tonight because when you fell, you fucking fell. You didn't hold back. I love that, you, like I said, you were 100% in it. And then it was like, oh, is this going to be like a serious number? And then it turned really camp, really fun. So I think you gave levels, which is what you need in every single performance, in and out of your like stage, whatever, even in, I don't know. Rambling. Point is, you were fucking incredible, you were so good, and this look, I mean, it's beautiful, it's absolutely beautiful. The little bubble right on the crotch, come on now, unacceptable. You look so stunning, you should be so proud of yourself tonight.
Geezah, anything to add?
I'll just quickly add, Diva. I think going into Suck You, I think people had a perception of what you could or couldn't do, Tiana. And maybe they thought that a horror challenge you couldn't succeed in. I think you proved them wrong because you killed us tonight. So well done. I think well done for continuing to surprise everyone because you're fabulous, sweetheart. So well done. Well done.
Thank you, Tiana. Step backwards. Up next we have Eden. Lacey, right up first. What are your thoughts on Eden?
Yeah, so something I didn't say, your choreography in the thing was cool. There were things I hadn't like seen choreographed like was. Are either of you two dancers or? Oh, clocked. I was like, there was a turn and an elbow, and I was like, ha, smart. It's not just your kind of usual go-to moves. Love that. Something not a con, but just something you could maybe take on board from Tiana, because you had the murderer character. You're so good on stage. She has a lot more kind of variation, and you're not one note. That's a hard way of saying it, but there are more ways you can vary up a character. You can still be like evil and down, but you can be grumbly, and then you can be like dark and introverted, and then you can be manic, and then you can have, there's lots of different ways to kind of keep the tone shifting, and the peaks and the troughs and all that. This look, we get it. It's accurate, it's screen accurate, but Tiana's look is conceptual, whereas yours is like a cosplay. We were kind of talking about it backstage, and we were like, there are other ways that you could have maybe elevated. You could have come out in a black morph suit with just the hands and the knife, or maybe like a shower curtain. You could have just done that, and that's like a way of doing things. Cheaply, but still being like presenting something that we weren't expecting, or a cool twist. Just because if you have, you're from two different universes currently, but that's all.
Thank you, Lacey. We're moving on to amphetamine notes.
So, I just want to congratulate you on being the most snatched Michael Myers I've ever seen in my entire life. Jesus fucking Christ. And if anyone is a Halloween fan, when you came out in that ghost sheet, I was like, see if you had a little pair of glasses and you had a telephone wire, bitch, I would have lived my fucking life. Because Michael Myers wore a ghost sheet, like, for one kill, but it was fun. I do have to agree with Lacey when it comes to, like, Tiana's is so elevated and so conceptual. It was just fun. See, even if you just kind of put like one of your old ratty wigs in a wee bun and just walked out and then kind of revealed that you were Norman Bates the whole entire time, that would have been so cool. I think this one was just a little bit of like a super high conceptual, really good cosplay, but just didn't match up.
Thank you. Chucky, any notes for Eden?
I will just say, from the performance aspect, I thought it was really fun. And the most snatched Michael Myers is Mariah Carey. Thank you very much. They have the same face, and she is the most snatched Michael Myers. Thank you very much. But I think you did a really. They do. Google it. You did a really good job with the performance. I do think you had like the straight man character because I was like, oh, bimbo. So I think it's just about finding those levels because you were fucking. At the beginning when I told Tiana at the beginning, I was like, oh, is this all serious? It's just because you were selling it so much on the scary aspect. You did a really, really good job there, so you should be proud. As for the costume, just don't tell us it was a money thing. Fake it and say it was a concept. Just say, oh, I planned this all along, and I can't believe you don't like my fantasy. Fuck all of you. Like, fucking sell it. If you're gonna come out, just be like, no, I disagree. This is what I want to look like. And then backstage, be like, I'm lying, bitch, I'm lying. That's just fake it a bit more. Fake it a bit more. But you do look like the character who I totally know because I love the films that are scary.
Absolutely. Rajazzle, anything to add for Eden?
Eden, all I'll say is, you know what? You started this cycle so strong. You were killing it. You won the first two challenges. You've been so solid week after week. The last two runaways have been more on the basic side of things. just, I hope that the next 2 weeks, we're only 2 weeks in the finale, you better bring her the next 2 weeks, okay? And I'm sure you will. I know that it's expensive, that doing this is so expensive, drag is fucking expensive, we understand that, but 2 weeks left, bring it.
Here comes Anne.
Interjecting at that, drag doesn't have to be expensive. I have made outfits out of maxi dresses. I have made shit out of literally just going to a fucking store and like seeing whatever. I mean, pound shop, charity shop does not exist anymore, but there's British Heart Foundation, you've got Bernardo's, I know you're a queen of Bernardo's.
Mama, Cancer Research UK, I'm a member.
Exactly.
Platinum member.
And I know you're a sewer. I know you can pick an outfit and be like, I can make something out of this. I know you can do that.
Thank you so much. Make some noise for Asian Nimi Step Backwards. Thank you so much, my darling. Up next we have Elizabeth Moore.
This look is so good!
She moves.
And it wasn't even until you said there was patches, I was like, oh my god, there literally is. Like, it looks so tight. Those stitches are impeccable. Well done. This looks amazing. What was I going to say? Yeah, so your mix is a little chaotic at times. I'm not surprised by that, and it's not always a bad thing. I think maybe kind of got lost at a little points. You were always on point and knew exactly what you were doing. I think maybe that your part in the mix didn't give you as much to play with. And this is kind of like a critique for you as well too. I think tonally, you were on two different levels, because Tina is so high energy and manic and you're very like controlled. And I think if you're working together, especially in something like that, you have to either you rise and go crazy, or Tina would need to bring it down a bit. Something needs to match. Otherwise, it's more like a lip sync battle than it is like a collaborative duet. You know what I mean? I think that's all I have to say on that. But yeah, okay, good.
Thank you. We have Anne facing me up next. Keep it short, please.
Okay, so very quickly, I have to agree with Lacey. I think when Tina was literally bouncing off the walls during the first kind of Cod Zombies bit, I seen you just kind of like, ooh, and I was like, oh, come on, just, Tina is like running herself amok. But this fucking outfit, bitch. Oh. I mean, most of your outfits have been made by yourself, correct? If not all?
Not the purple one.
Okay. But I would say that you are en route to being one of the best seamstresses in Scotland, because this is fucking incredible. I'm obsessed. And all I have to say is, like, I want it.
Chucky, any notes for Elizabeth Moore?
I have to give a compliment to the look. Obviously, I saw everything as well. So, bitch, this is incredible. Well done, fucking you. It's so nice. What I will say, and it's gonna sound like a read, but I promise it's not. The energy difference was noticeable. The thing about you, Elizabeth, is as a person who like books people for shows, you are fucking bookable. You will come, you will do the thing, you will show up on time, you will show up well, you'll perform nicely, and I know you'll do a good job. For this competition, push it a bit out of a safer zone. That's all I will ask for. Off the fucking stage for a competition, do exactly what you're doing. You're perfectly bookable, you're perfectly easy to work with, so keep that. But in this competition, just push that team a bit further. That's all I'll say, because you're incredible. You are great.
For Jazz, anything to add for Elizabeth Moore?
As they said, another week, another incredible outfit. Well done, sweetheart. I think you stole the show on the stage, along with Timothy's outfits. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, I agree with Chucky. I think you are one of the most consistent queens in the scene. You always deliver. I'm never like scared when you're on stage. I always know that you'll deliver it and do a good job. There's, as I say, there's 2 weeks left for these final 2 weeks. Just push it that step further and you'll come out on top. But another great night. Well done, sweetheart.
And last we have Tina Justina to the floor, please. We're going to start with Lacey. Notes for Tina.
Yeah, I've said most of it anyway, but I just want to point out that you are so charismatic that you could literally sell anything, and that is a total asset, by the way. You could have come out and not done a single word, and I'd have been like, yes. Because you have that manic energy, and that's a great thing, but just in a duet situation, be aware of maybe like a couple of rehearsals or something might have helped. This look is so good, I love it, and you both look so good together. Perfectly good yourself. I love all the rhinestones. I love the details you put in, everything where it needs to be, and I don't think it matters that she didn't apply her own bald cap. I think that's fine.
Anne was asking for extra
I'm just
credit.
asking a question.
So good. Right, we're going to go to amphetamine and I'm going to ask everyone to shut the fuck up.
Very, very kindly. Okay, I mean, another example of fucking trans femme excellence on the fucking stage. Another example. Here's the thing, here's the fucking thing. Trans people are taking over and we're talented and more better than the rest of you. And that's all I'll say on that. But Tina, you tonight were incredible. I think I agree with Lacey. You're charismatic. I mean, my fucking best friend is transgender, and I never get sick of seeing them on stage. But when I see you, I'm like, Jesus Christ! This person is so incredible. You are such an amazing performer, and I never get tired of seeing. Even when stuff starts to go wrong, like your wig went back a little bit, but you worked. You worked. It literally, like you were like you never paid attention. Every so often it was like down. You were incredible, and I really, really loved it. And I think this, the stones, and the fact that you've done this yourself, the gloves, the little bow tie, I'm obsessed with you. I love you so much.
We're moving to Chucky. Thank you so much. Any notes for Tina Justina?
I don't think you need to be compared to any performance on. I think you're yourself, and I think it's very good everything is happening on stage. You're so much fun to watch. You are just like, you're magnetic when people are looking at you. I will minus points because you didn't shave your head bald for this, but other than that, I think this is so cute. It's a really cute, and your chemistry together was lovely to watch. That's all I'll say. It's so cute.
Anything to add for Tina Justina?
The last critique of the night, sweetheart. Again, you are an amazing physical, facial performer. As always, you killed the performance. The only thing I'll say for the mix, it took a while to get to the meat of the movie. I know that you had a week to make that, so well done. But I would say, like, advice for the future: get to the good bits as soon as possible. There was a lot of setup, and then it kind of got to the end. But other than that, great performance. This look, I think, is an amazing stylized version of Jack Skellington. All I would say is I'd love something at the bottom, it's a bit top heavy, maybe a wee bow on the shoe or something to be very, very cute. Other than that, loved it. Another great night, Tina. Well done.
Thank you, Tina. Okay. Now this gets harder and harder ever. We do need to decide which of these contestants will be the winner of tonight's challenge and who will sadly be lip-syncing in our final performance of the night. So, I have in my hand a Suck You badge to give away this evening. And I'm just going to reveal with a drum roll, please, the winner of tonight's challenge, and with an advantage for next week, is Tiana Tucker. Well done. Congratulations. You may leave the stage. You are safe to slay another day. Now, we are going to reveal up next who will be lip-syncing this evening and who will be safe moving on to next week. So, the first person who will be lip-syncing this evening is Rosie Cheeks. And the second person is Sissy Scorpio. That does, however, mean that Eden, Elizabeth Moore and Tina Justina, you are all through to next week. Congratulations. You may leave the stage. Well done, my darlings. Now, my lovelies, we are going to give you time to get ready. We're going to time to get you prepared. So you may both leave the stage and get ready for the lip sync just now as well.